Are you sometimes wondering how Fortnite matchmaking works? Because I definitely do, so I decided to find more about it. I will play 3 games of Fortnite and I will find every single player in them. Then I will look up their stats and finally find out if matchmaking is so unfair how it sometimes seems. And hopefully I will also learn more about it. So that's the plan, let's jump into the first game. I will normally play or spectate to show you gameplay of some players. You will also see their stats like this, so you can decide if they are good or bad. After the game we will look at all players and do some analysis. So let's start with some highlights, like my dev here to this gold demon. Sniping another bot, are we? But everything has to end. But let's watch the most interesting battle in the game. There we can see Jojo again, who is apparently so good that even his skin finally decided to join in. Can the last single player takes out Jojo? Apparently not, so after this beautiful edit course we can finally finish this game and get to the analysis. I'm not gonna lie, but even the first analysis is quite surprising for me, because I know there are lots of bots lately, but I didn't expect it 70%. I guess the AI is really taking over the world, huh? In this table we can see all real players, and you can notice that it's quite random because on the one side there is, for example, player Just Galaxy who just started playing, and he is already facing players like Jejon. Like, what the hell, man? There are almost all ranks in this game, so technically even for me as a Platinum 1 it would be better to play ranks and not this public game. Even platforms were quite interesting. I personally expected much more console players, but there wasn't actually such a big difference. For the end there is list of bots and we can start game number 2. The second game started quite similar to the first one because I died again. Definitely on purpose to watch other players' gameplay.
Bruh. Surprise, motherfucker!
Hello!
After tons of sweaty fights, I finally find a player that I would be actually able to kill. How the hell he can be in the same lobby as the guys we watched before? So after this epic fight we finally landed on the future winner of this match, Wu-Tang, who is definitely the same skill level as guy before, as you will be able to see in the next fights.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Analysis of game number 2 are quite similar as the first ones, even more bots, random mixture of players from all different ranks. Really, nothing much different. Sadly, we don't know nothing about Wu-Tang, but I think he was at least elite or champion, so the highest rank probably won once again. And with that said, we can move to the final game. This time I finally didn't die at spawn, so it was a big victory for me. I was killing bots left and right, finally feeling pretty good, when I suddenly met this player. I'm not gonna lie, but in game I thought it's another bot, but I think you will agree with me when you see my fight, because it looked exactly the same when two bots are fighting. After that I killed just few more bots and then two remaining players appeared. And after checking their stats, I was quite surprised because it was Elite and Unreal Player. Sadly, the replay is corrupted, so I can't really show you how Unreal Player is floating. And I can tell you that I ran away and just hide. These two were fighting, and at the end they actually died in storm and I won! Woo! Analyses are again showing quite similar pattern. Almost 70% are bots, and then there are players with completely different stats. This game we even have an Unreal player, but with a lot of luck, Platinum 1 actually won. There were also a little bit more control players than in previous games. After putting this all together, I can tell you that around 70% of lobby is in solo games usually created by bots, and then there are 30 real players from random ranks. Almost 60 of them are then control players. But that's all that I can tell you for sure right now, because I tried to find out how my matchmaking works on different stats. But how you can see there, it looks all quite random. Usually there is decreasing tendency, but there is always at least one player who is completely away from the others. So I don't actually know how matchmaking works. It's definitely not really skill based, because in every aspect there is a huge gap between some players. But to end on positive note, I can assure you that you will be always better than at least 70% of the lobby.